Now, taking it back to Flex Fitness gyms specifically,
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. I think gyms that operate as, I don't want to say family, but gyms that do operate as a family
Mm-hmm.
tend to have the best community of
100%.
people.
Yep.
How do you ensure building a strong community and, like, by extension, a loyal customer base that just comes back every day?
Starts with us. So
Okay.
if the people in the gym, like the staff, they don't exemplify that to the members, you set the tone. So if you're doing that with members, members see that that's the standard, they do it with other members.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about the gyms that I run is we get that comment a lot, is just around the vibe and the culture. Every gym has equipment.
Yep.
Every gym's got a bench press. Every gym's got, leg extension, whatever. But you cannot pay or put a price on the feeling that you get when you're in there. And so I spend a lot of time yapping, basically. And, like, you've been at the gym.
Yeah.
I'll take time to walk around and just talk to people, get
Yeah.
to know them. I'll randomly jump in, help people hit a PR just because, and just build connections with people. Because at the end of the day, we are people.
Yeah.
No one leaves a gym because they have too many friends.
Yeah. And that's that conversation is a lot more memorable than the standard bicep workout that you're about to do.
Yep.
And I think that's something really, there's something really valuable in that. And I think that something that Flex Fitness does specifically that I'm really into is the idea of, like, community-based events, community-based stuff like the Run Club stuff.
Yep.
Or like the general events that you do across the year.
That's a big focus for me this year.
Yeah.
Is I want to create some in-person events so that people can just come, have fun, connect, win some free shit.
Yeah.
Like, just make it something that, like, you and the boys,
Yeah.
like, oh, bro, this is on Saturday.
To motive.
Bro, let's go.
Yeah.
Because I think the gym scene, to be fair, at the moment is pretty dead. High Rocks came in, never heard of it before, but I noticed that shit because, man, there was like over 6,000 people that registered. It was a whole vibe being there, competing, watching, whatever. And I was like, why don't we have people in New Zealand running more things like that, you know? And getting brands involved. And so that's something that I did recently was I just put up a video and I just said, I want to make events like this. Who is keen? Give me some ideas. And I've had some brands and people reach out. And so that's in the pipeline.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and build some stuff this year.
It's really exciting. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me
bro,
up.
hard.
Okay. One last thing I'll ask about, like, just try and maintain the customer base, or trying to maintain the same members. Sorry, I got you. There we go. Trying to maintain the same amount of people. How do you ensure that they don't bounce to these big commercial brands? Say, like, just for the sake of examples, like an F45 or like a City Fitness.
I don't see them as competition. They're not direct competition. So I go after a very specific demographic that will know what they want.
Yep.
And my staff will know this, is that if people do leave to go to another gym, I just go wait for them to come back.
Yeah.
And because we get it quite often, is people will go, because if you brought up F45, that's group fitness.
Yeah.
We don't do group fitness. So I'm all supportive of if someone prefers that type of environment that they go there. But typically they'll come back to a gym setting just because of price and it's hard to turn up to classes at specific times, things like that. But if you compare, a better comparison would be someone like the cheaper gyms, the cheaper 24/7 gyms.
Yep.
I ain't even gonna say their names.
I might have said it.
But people have left to go somewhere cheaper.
Yep.
And I shit you not, within 2 days sometimes they have come back and been like, nah, I'm sorry, man, sign me back up. Because you can't, it's like we talked about before, the price on the vibe, the culture, the environment. Yes, it's cheaper per week, might save $10. But is that $10 worth it when you hate the $10 you're spending versus spending more but loving it?
Yeah. And I think that's something that people in general have been moving towards, like the trend of not cheaping out on stuff.
Yep.
Especially when it's like an investment
into health and fitness.
Yeah. Into
your
like
life.
your longevity and stuff, etc., which is really good.